What's up, guys? Today we are here for something a little bit different. We're doing a podcast. So basically how it's going to work is we have a bunch of like news and stuff that's come out throughout the past week. These are going to be some older news because there's a lot of stuff we wanted to talk about and we simply don't have the time to do it. So this is where we're going to have that time to discuss all these cool topics and news and stuff that's been leaked and rumored and confirmed stuff as well. So yeah, this is our first podcast. We're still figuring things out, so things might change as it goes along. But yeah, if you hear any rain in the background, that's because it is pouring outside. So yeah, don't mind that. But we're going to get this started. So I guess I'll go in. I'll start. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, no, we're not. We have a trailer to watch. Oh, we're going to watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer because they just dropped a brand new trailer and neither of us have seen it yet. So let's see. Probably should have pulled this up earlier. So I'm going to stall for a little bit. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. I hope we can both see it. Right?
All good. Yeah.
You're good? We're going to press play in 3, 2, and 1. New trailer starts now. Who would have guessed?
Boys, where have you been?
Do you have an accent?
Just running errands. That's it?
Oh, I forgot the voice of Splinter.
Some of the guys wanted to get pizza and I tried to talk them out of it.
Who ratted us out?
Hey,
don't use that word that way.
I mean, it's 2023.
Sorry, Dad.
Hey, guys, if we weren't monsters that were shunned by society and we could do what we wanted, what would you guys do?
Go to high school. Maybe get a girlfriend.
Can you imagine that?
Not likely.
I'm not a fan of the voices.
Yeah, they sound kind of weird. One of them sounds like Miles Morales.
I want to know everything about you.
Our dad is definitely not a giant rat.
That makes me feel like he's a rat.
Police are baffled by the recent crime wave led by Superfly.
Nobody's ever seen his face.
Why?
Because he kills
Oh yeah, this movie's like introducing new characters.
Cool.
No, not cool.
A bit cool. Can I kick it?
See, like to me, that's not Raphael.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll accept us.
Can I kick it? He's making a deal tonight under the Brooklyn Bridge. Can I kick? Whoa. Kick.
What the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh?
I can't believe there are other mutants.
What the heck? Bebop and Rocksteady.
That's cool.
Humans are never gonna like us.
Whose voice is
Let
that?
the mutants rule the earth.
People, they got to go. Okay, sort of a twist.
We can't
August
stop him.
2nd?
We gotta try.
That soon?
6
Yeah.
in the morning, police at my door.
My son, Michelangelo.
That doesn't look like
Donatello.
Splinter,
You have
yeah.
wisdom. Raphael, you have bravery. And Leonardo, honor.
Enough talk. I dream about fighting every night.
You got a rage problem, right?
It's not a problem.
See, that's the Raphael.
Yeah, I wish there was a little more of that.
Cowabunga. Okay,
It looks good.
it looks alright. Doesn't really get me too hyped up, but it was fun.
That's who it was. Ice Cube. That's who I was hearing.
Oh, it was?
Like the main mutant guy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Ice Cube, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't look bad. The voices on a lot of the turtles,
I
I'm not
wish
a
they
fan
weren't
of.
so... I wish they were more teen, like than...
They are. They're like actual teenagers.
Yeah, but I wish they sounded a little more, like, older teen.
Because they act like little kids. They sound like
kids.
little
Either
kids, yeah.
make them act like little kids and sound like little kids, or teens and they sound older.
I get you, yeah.
It's still good. I'm gonna watch it. I mean,
Yeah, I'll go watch it. I love the animation style, very similar to the Spider-Verse movies. So yeah, I'm interested. There wasn't too much to really talk about, I feel like, but nonetheless, I still enjoyed it.
Splinter.
Splinter was a little.
He wasn't Splinter. I mean,
What was his name? He's voiced by is it Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan or
I think Jackie.
whichever one's alive?
I think Bruce Lee is dead. So yeah, I think it's Jackie Chan.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, the voices are kind of weird in my opinion, but
Yeah.
oh well, because like I like the idea of having them voiced by teenagers, but they sound very childish.
Yeah, they sound
And
very
that I don't like.
squeaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It is what it is. And a lot of the humor wasn't too funny. I mean, there was some that was...
I wish the things I like about Ninja Turtles is like I guess action and violence, which sounds bad.
Violence?
Violence, like Raphael.
Right, like you want to see Raphael whoop someone's
Not
ass,
jokes.
right?
I don't want
Yeah.
the Thor treatment. Like,
Oh gosh. Thor treatment's bad,
I
yeah.
see the disappointment on your face when I said that.
But anyway, let's get started. I'll start it off. So yeah, basically how this is gonna work is we're gonna like read these little headlines and we're gonna talk about them. So for instance, this one says, Deadpool's Negasonic teenage warhead and her girlfriend Yukio will return in Deadpool 3. Yeah, I think this is great. Almost every actor in Deadpool is confirmed for this next movie. I think the only one who isn't is Cable, which surprises me.
Really?
Yeah. And also Josh Brolin said that he was going to return.
I liked him in
For-
the last movie, and I like. I'm glad that those two are coming back. I like their characters, and I like what's his name, Wade and Yukio. I like
Yeah.
their little relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's great. So yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what they do with Deadpool 3 because it seems like they're bringing everybody back, and it's also rumored that they're bringing back. I don't know if this is in any of these headlines. I forgot. I made these a while ago, but some of the old mutants.
Yeah, I
Are
forgot.
rumored to
I
come
remember
back.
Storm, but I don't remember.
Haley, yeah. So Storm, I believe one of them was Cyclops.
Like the original. Like
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
So it seems like they're bringing everybody back, which I think is interesting.
And
And
Jean Grey.
if
that was the
they're,
other one.
yeah, and if there are the headlines in here, I'll talk about it more over there. But yeah, I have mixed opinions on them bringing all the X-Men back. So we'll get into it. But yeah, for this headline, I think that's all we're gonna talk about. I'm excited for Deadpool 3. I think it's gonna be fantastic. So
The only negative thing I got about that movie so far is I gotta wait so damn long.
yeah, I know.
Long to see it.
And we're gonna have to wait even longer because of the writer's strike. So
Hooray!
yeah,
Hey, they need,
Feel free.
They need to get paid. I mean,
they do need to get paid. Yes. So
okay. What?
what is it? Read it.
All right. Nicholas Hoult is reportedly in consideration to play Lex Luthor in James Gunn's Superman Legacy.
Yes, I think it's great.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know who that is.
He played. He plays Beast in like Future Days of Future Past. He's the younger Beast. He's in Renfield
Oh,
with
yeah.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, him.
Plays Beast in the new First Class and all that, right?
I can't remember. I haven't seen them in forever. But he's the younger Beast. Yes.
Yeah.
And he's in Renfield with Nicolas Cage. Can you really not think of it? I'll pull it
I
up.
think I know who you're talking about. I want to make sure.
Yeah, you look it up. But anyway, I think he would be a great Lex Luthor. I've seen they've done. I saw this one thing where they did like the AI, and they made him bald, and it looked great. It looked like a picture
Yeah.
taken straight out of a comic book,
Alright.
and it looked fantastic.
Okay. I can kind of see that. I like
Right.
that. Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was very interesting. So if they do that, I won't be disappointed, and I think it'll really test his acting capability because we haven't really seen him do any crazy roles.
It'll really make his career, but it could really also kind of screw
Right.
it up if he messes up.
We're gonna have
Lex
another
Luthor.
Jared Leto Joker moment. You know what I mean?
I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that guy.
But yeah, I really like it. I think it could work great. But then again, I don't think any of this, I don't think James Gunn himself has said anything about any of the Superman rumors, right?
Yeah.
Like he hasn't said anything about
Well, I
Lex
did see him.
Luthor or.
He has been kind of going back on Twitter. There's this account, I think it's like called like House of DCU or something, and they've been tweeting like blah 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 is almost confirmed to be playing Superman, and like he tweeted back, he's like, where do you get this? Do you do this just for attention?
Yeah.
And like he's like been really nice on Twitter, but he kind of started clapping back on all these fake Superman rumors. And
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying is like, yeah, a lot of these rumors sound cool. Like I know there was like 5 people who are rumored to play Lois Lane, like 5 people rumored to play Superman, but James Gunn himself hasn't said anything about any of these people. So are they actually in the running for these characters?
I don't know.
You know?
It could also just be like guesswork. Like fans just hoping they know who plays it.
It could be like fans wanting John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. You know,
we got him. I mean,
we did get him. So maybe we'll
speculating they might give James Gunn someone in his mind.
Exactly. So I don't know. We'll have to wait. I think it's interesting. So I think he could be a great Lex Luthor. He's a bit younger too, not an older
That's what they're
guy.
going for. I think he's a great option.
Right. 2016's Doctor Strange filmed an untimely. 2016's Doctor Strange film cut a scene where Stephen Strange's sister Donna died by drowning. So they did talk about this in Multiverse of Madness. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that. I also remember I had never heard anything about the sister until I think it was Ultimate Spider-Man, the animated show.
Okay.
When they did an episode with him against like Nightmare or whatever, and they talked about the sister, and before then I had no clue. So I feel like that would have kind of helped us put together his past, why he's kind of like arrogant and like mean the way he is. I feel like it would have explained him better.
Yeah, and like the thing with Doctor Strange is we don't really know much about his past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't know how he became rich. We don't know how, like what made him arrogant, as you said. So, well, I guess being rich makes you arrogant. Some people.
Yeah, like the way you were raised. I feel like that would have kind of helped us feel for him more and give him a lot more character development.
That's true.
But director knows what he's doing, I hope. So maybe it was for the better.
I mean, the Doctor Strange, both of them, I think, were still great films.
I don't know if I'd say the first one was great. It was good. It was fine.
So you like Multiverse of Madness better?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. People.
Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more.
People hating on that movie, but like the recent Marvel movies, like when I think of Thor and I think of Quantumania and I think back, I'm like, there's not much I can like, not remember, but like that I can be like, oh, I really like this moment. This part was really cool. But Guardians and Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home, I can still remember sitting in the theater, smiling, happy, like being like, "Wow, this
heart
is
pounding.
This is great." Like, I feel like that movie had stakes, and like, I don't know, I really love that movie, and now people are kind of like switching up on it and saying it wasn't that good and calling it like mid and stuff. I'm like, I don't know, but I think
it was still a fun film. Sure, it kind of fell kind of flat towards the end because of Wanda, because Wanda wasn't the intent on being the villain. It was originally going to be Nightmare, if I'm not wrong, and it was going to be a darker movie, and they had to switch it up to make Wanda the villain, which I think it was an interesting idea, but I felt like it was forced. And I think that is kind of the downfall of it. But I still think Elizabeth Olsen had a great performance. She was great as a Scarlet Witch.
Favorite Scarlet Witch that I've seen. I think she's good, like really good as a villain.
She was very she was driven. Yeah, which is all you can really ask from a villain, I think. When they're devoted to something, to where like you want to side with them, but you don't.
A good motive, yeah.
Right.
But also Guardians kind of showed us like, we don't need that for a good villain. Like, that's
true.
The other guy, just pure evil.
Evolutionary, yeah.
Pretty good. I think Marvel needs to get better at having a mix instead of just like everybody's a world-ending threat who has like, because I don't think we're gonna get another Thanos motive. Yeah. Where it's like, damn, like this guy might be actually onto something.
Right.
In real life, yeah.
I get you, but I don't know. I don't think Kang is going to be as good. I was so excited for Kang when they announced it because I've wanted Kang in live action for so long. And don't get me great, or don't get me wrong. He was like the best parts of Quantumania, but I think as a whole saga villain, I don't think he's going to deliver.
From what we've seen, I think for the first week I watched the movie, I'm like, dang, Kang's so great. But now that I think about it, I'm like, I think I was just sad.
He was very flat.
Yeah, I mean,
and I don't think that was his fault. I don't think it was Jonathan Majors' fault. It was the writing.
Good. Yeah.
The writing was just bad, and the tone of the film was bad. But I do think that they built him up better than they built up the High Evolutionary. Yeah. Because they built him up, they were like him. They didn't even say his name, they just said him.
Yeah.
And then they're like the Conqueror.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but like you said, it was the writing and not him, and I think we really saw that in Loki. I liked him much, I don't know much better, but...
He was better in Loki.
His attitude, he was better. I wouldn't say.
And his performance, it gave him more to do in Loki, and that's why Jonathan Majors really stood out in Loki, is because of his, the writing and the performance that he was able to do because of the writing.
I think it was more scary in Loki because you saw what he could do. I mean, sure, they're like, I saw what happened. What's her name? The mom.
Huh?
The mom. Hank's wife.
Janet.
Yeah, Janet. She's like, I saw what was in his mind, what he's done, and they showed a little cut of a flashback. But they really haven't shown him as Kang the Conqueror. They haven't shown him being this menace that they hold him out to be. They're like, they don't want to, like you said, they don't want to say his name. They don't want to. They don't want to bring him on. But and then they showed him to us, and he was kind of
And then they took his power away in the end of Ant-Man. So that also makes him less of a threat, and then that lowers his scare factor kind of.
Yeah, and I feel like it would have been better if he, I don't know, I would say got beat by Ant-Man. Yeah, but he does the Ant-Man the Kang the Conqueror. This is the one. Gets beat by Ant-Man. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's pretty bad. Well, it's your turn to pick, so.
Was that the Doctor Strange one?
That was the Doctor Strange one.
How did we get to that?
We got so off course. But it's okay. That's what we're here for.
Ooh, okay. Loki Season 2 will premiere on Friday, October 6th, becoming the first MCU Disney Plus series to debut on Friday since Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Cool. I am so glad that they're switching back to Fridays.
Wednesdays? I don't know.
Well, it helps me, you know why? Because I can stay up all night editing a video. Yeah. My reaction, I can stay up and edit it. Whereas, if it's on Wednesdays, I have to wait till I get home from school. Then I have to film it. Then I have to edit it. And sometimes I can't finish all that before I have to go to bed. And it's just a lot. So having it on Fridays gives me more time. So that's fantastic. By the way, I'm going on vacation when the first episode of Secret Invasion premieres. So my reaction will be coming out later than normal. But the rest of them should be coming out the same day as the episode's released. So, yeah. What was that talking about again? Loki.
Loki on Fridays.
Yeah, so we have an official release date, which is fantastic. Yeah, I can't wait for Loki Season 2. I want to see more Jonathan Majors, because maybe his performance is great. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm just worried about what they're going to do with Jonathan Majors. Yeah. But I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah. One thing, as much as I love that post-credit scene, with all the different Kangs, I think that might have screwed them. Right. Showing that every scene, because they showed, I guess No Way Home, they showed this is Peter, this is Peter, this is Peter, and they're all different. But, But in Quantumania, they showed every Kang is him, and I feel like they might have kind of put themselves in the hole there. Yeah.
So here's my kind of take, right? A lot of people love the High Evolutionary. They want him to be the next big threat. What if they make him a Kang variant? Because if you think about it, Kang has the gravity manipulation powers. He can telekinesis or whatever. The High Evolutionary can do virtually the same thing. Yeah. He moved the rubble out of the way. He threw them on the ground. So he kind of has the same powers as Kang. So what if he's just a Kang variant?
I mean, I think that would be kind of a way to get out of that whole Jonathan Majors situation. And I don't know, it could work. And hey, I would not say no to having more of High Evolutionary.
Dude,
I would not say no to that.
His performance was so freaking good. My favorite scene from Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy is when Rocket, like, you know, he tells him about the filters or whatever on the thing, and that's what's making them all angry. And then the High Evolutionary like takes him and he like throws him in the middle of the room, and he's just like crawling on the floor, like he's like, I created you. How did you know?
Yeah.
Dude, his performance was so freaking good. It gives me chills every single time. I love it. I love that scene so much. It's probably my favorite scene of the movie.
Really?
Maybe. Well, no. Maybe not my favorite scene, but my favorite performance in the movie.
Okay, I can see that, because I was going to say that one shot, I don't know if anything...
I gotta be honest, I think I like the scene with Groot, with all his arms. I think I like that, like, either equally as much or better. Because I've seen the movie 5 times.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
So the one shot, I've been able to see like where they cut some of it, and it kind of throws me off a little bit, but it is what it is. Also, this is off course, but Extraction 2, you know Extraction with Chris Hemsworth?
Yet, but I know what you're talking about,
Yeah, so they're making a second one. You should watch the first one, by the way.
You watched it?
I rewatched it. It's fantastic. There's a 12-minute one shot in the first one.
12 minutes?
12 minutes. They're upping it in the second one. The second one is going to have a 21-minute one shot.
I saw something about that.
I was like, what? I don't know if that's the longest one shot in a movie, but that is ambitious and that is crazy.
I don't even know the longest one shot I've ever seen.
I don't know.
Maybe Last of Us. That was only like
Last
2
of Us.
minutes. Remember with the truck when they're running away right when everything starts?
Oh, yeah.
And then they get, like,
that
blown
was
up.
one shot. That was great.
Yeah. I love one shots. They're
so
can't
good.
go wrong with one. And the Daredevil hallway one shot.
Oh, so
I need
good.
to finish that show.
I do too. But I don't talk about it.
And this is Loki.
Is this mine or yours? This is yours. You got to read one. Wait, did you read it?
Yeah, it was Loki.
Oh, my
How
bad.
did we get there from Loki?
I don't know.
No, of course.
Oh, here we go. Across the Spider-Verse has officially been rated PG for its frantic sequences, animated action violence, sun language, and thematic sequences.
PG is less than PG-13, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean,
I don't really care.
Good. I mean, you don't need, like...
But it says that there's still some swearing. I didn't know that like foul language can be in a superhero or a PG movie.
I think there's like limits.
Probably.
Like you saw.
Maybe it's like ass or
ass
something.
and damn. Because he said damn in the trailer, and it was like.
Yeah.
To me, it felt like a little forced.
Really?
It like sounded wrong.
Yeah.
Which I mean, who cares? I mean, it's
I don't really
not
care,
a big deal.
Yeah.
But,
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope
think it's
the
gonna
movie's
make the
great.
movie any better or worse for me.
No.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm excited.
So
Seeing
that's all
it
you.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we are seeing it tomorrow. So
Which one?
whichever one you want.
Thick boy.
The big one.
Oh shit. I don't know how to pronounce.
You want me to read it? If you can't
Moana
pronounce it.
Star. I don't know if has announced that she will not be reprising her role as Moana in the upcoming live-action remake.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's a bummer, man, because they're bringing back The Rock. They should have brought her back.
She looked well. They did, didn't they?
I don't know.
They
I think it was
did.
just rumored.
So I'm saying she looks like Moana.
Yeah.
Obviously, she sounds like Moana because she's Moana.
Yeah.
Oh, makes me sad.
It is kind of a bummer because I think she could have done a great job. And having her and The Rock,
Yeah.
that would have been so good.
I will boycott the damn movie if they don't give him his hair. I will be so mad at them.
Who?
The Rock.
Oh.
If they don't give him his hair.
Dude, I'm going to be pissed.
I just want to see it, but I would understand if it makes him look a little goofy.
Right. All episodes of Marvel Studios Echo will release on November 29th, making it the first MCU Disney Plus show to receive a binge release.
You know, I was happy,
Uh-huh.
and then I thought about it, and I'm like, So this was I'm pretty sure it was filming around the time Marvel kind of said we're gonna start focusing more on quality over quantity. So I feel like they're just like, because I feel like they kind of announced a lot of shows like Echo and Agatha that are kind of just like throwaways, I guess.
That is true.
That are kind of throwaways. So they're just like, okay, here, just take it, and we're gonna keep focusing on everything else we have, and they're just kind of like.
Wouldn't that be kind of a good thing though?
I mean, I'm happy about it. More shit for me.
That's true. Yeah. So I'm really glad that they're doing this because I think Echo is a show that wouldn't interest a lot of people if they did it week by week.
Andor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But whereas if they have it as a binge release, they could just release it all at once so people are like, okay, I'll just watch the whole show at once and be done. Right?
6 episodes?
I think so.
All right, yeah. I feel like that might have helped the show because...
Right.
I guess I would still say it's a new character. This is... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much a brand new character. We saw her for 2-3 episodes in Hawkeye. She was cool.
Yeah.
Own show cool? Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it is... I think something that's going to bring a lot of other people in is Daredevil, Kingpin.
Hoping
They're
to
supposed
see
to
that.
be in it.
But if they're not, people are going to...
No, I think they were seen on set.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say, because that's kind of why people were on this show. It's a street level show that already has people like Kingpin, Hawkeye, Daredevil, those type of people.
Right.
So I think that's why what's going to draw on most viewers. And if they don't have something like that, I feel like people are going to be very angry and turning against the show, which I don't care. Because I feel like they should also give her own chance to kind of be her own hero.
Yeah.
And not just pull people in with cameos like She-Hulk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's your turn.
We gotta stop going off on these side tangents.
Yeah, we gotta speed this up a little bit because we're taking forever.
Okay. Ray Stevenson, who
I want to see you pronounce his name.
Volstagg?
Yeah, you're good.
Hey,
you're good.
okay. Ray Stevenson, who portrayed Volstagg in the Thor trilogy, and the other guy,
Ahsoka.
in Ahsoka with the orange lightsaber.
He's also in Clone Wars
Yeah.
and a bunch of other stuff.
Has passed away at the age of 58 years old.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man. I loved him. He's I'm not just saying this because he passed away. I think he was my favorite of the Warriors 3 and Sif. I don't know. Sif might be up there with him because I love Sif. But
I kind of started liking her less after Love and Thunder, where she kind of got she's lying on her
Thor.
deathbed and kind of turned her into a joke. I feel like it was cool. Yeah,
She didn't die though.
Yeah, but yeah,
we'll see. But
rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. Marvel's initial plan for the multiverse saga reportedly wasn't so Kang-focused until the studio watched Jonathan Majors' performance in Loki and Quantumania.
And Quantumania?
Yes. So it seems like it was kind of a new thing for... Well, maybe they always had Secret Wars and... Well, I guess not Kang Dynasty, because that's Kang. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they did have Kang Dynasty. They just had a different idea that they kind of switched around into Kang Dynasty.
Right. Or maybe they kind of going back to kind of what you were talking about earlier, having every version of Kang be Jonathan Majors. Maybe their original plan was to have a bunch of different people playing Kang. So, yeah, maybe their original plan was to have different people play Kang, but then they saw his performance and they were like, well, he can do everybody.
Yeah.
Right? But maybe because of the arrest, if it doesn't go in his favor, maybe they will go back to that original plan. Because someone pointed out that they really could, change some of the visual effects in the ending of Quantumania, change his face to a few different people.
Yeah.
And then that kind of solves that issue. Because,
sad, though. It
is sad. I liked his performance. I want to see more. Because a lot of people were, making fun of his performance as, Immortus and the Scarlet Centurion or whatever. But I liked his performance in all of them. I didn't think they were quirky and ridiculous.
I think the only bad part about Kang that we've seen so far, other than his actor drama is the writing in Quantumania, and I feel like that kind of like that movie was supposed to hype us up and be like, wow, this is the next like big bad.
Right. It didn't really do that. Didn't.
I feel kind of like it lowered a lot of people's expectations.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Damn, I keep getting all these ones I already read before.
Oh, really?
And you get all the ones I haven't. Natalie Portman said that she would be open to returning to the Star Wars franchise. Sounds cool.
I don't know what she's going to be in.
Yeah, that's exactly like, sure, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
In what? Yeah, maybe in Ahsoka. Maybe that's like a hint.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
That takes place, like, after she dies.
No, I mean, like, because you know how, what's his name? Or was confirmed? Hayden Christensen was kind of confirmed. If they're going to do some old, I don't know if that, flashbacks, I guess.
Oh.
Do some like old stuff showing her in the old stuff for the people who don't watch Clone Wars and Rebels and all that. Kind of to show off she has been here this whole time, and it's not to give her the character development in live action. So people probably have an easier transition with being like, this is animated, this is and this is live action. This is the same person. Like this is
I like that. That's cool. That would be an interesting way to bring her in, because I don't think they'll do like a Obi-Wan Kenobi show for her. They're not doing that.
Because I would watch it, but like there's not really a point.
Also, I think Hayden Christensen is simply too old to play Anakin.
Yeah.
Like even in the Obi-Wan show, he looks so much older.
They didn't really do any de-aging.
No, like he just had like a bunch of wrinkles,
like lines, yeah.
And I think it looked really weird, but that's just
love to
me.
see him though. He's probably
great.
Second favorite Star Wars guy.
Yeah. James Gunn has admitted that he felt pressured to include Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think this is interesting because I read, I think it was at the world premiere for Guardians of the Galaxy. Kevin Feige was saying how they talked about bringing him in a while ago. Like they wanted him in the first Guardians, and then they thought about have him in the entirety of the second film, but then they just ended off with him in the credit scene and then fully introducing him in the new one.
James Gunn probably did that on purpose to put it off. He's like, okay, I'll put him in tiny bits throughout 3, and then I'll stick him in the Guardians, and now you guys have him. That's not my problem anymore.
That's true. I think that's interesting.
An official new Across the Spider-Verse promotional image confirms that Tom Hardy's Venom universe will be featured in the sequel.
Oh, did you see this?
I saw something about it.
Yeah, so it was, I believe it was Mrs. Chen.
Yeah, the promotional ad. Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes into her store, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because it was it was animated Spot.
Yeah.
And live action Mrs.
I think
Chen.
that kind of helps everybody's thing. I heard you say it earlier, and now I'm seeing it more around that. Is it Beyond the Spider-Verse? The next one?
Yeah.
That is gonna either in that movie or the end of the movie, he's gonna be in our universe.
Live action, yeah.
Which, I mean, I would like.
Yeah.
And I would be glad that we get to skip over. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We get to skip over a whole nother goddamn origin story of a superhero and just get straight in, which would be cool.
I agree. Just seeing him swinging around with our Spider-Man, I think it would be fantastic. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. But, yeah.
Wait, one second. Off the video, I did see the thing Amy Pascal confirmed Spider-Man 4 with, apparently, with Zendaya returning.
Yeah, I know.
Hooray! So happy.
James Gunn's Superman Legacy is set to begin filming in January of 2024. I don't know if this was before or after the writer's strike. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. He turned in the first draft of the movie before the writer's strike, so we're good. But that also kind of concerns me because, I don't know if it concerns me or makes me happy because, if he's full on moving forward even during the writer's strike, that must mean that he is very confident in the script.
I'm excited. I saw people saying it's happening too quick, like he's already moving forward.
That's true.
But I feel like obviously he's been working on it since before they started telling us, which I feel like is very common sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm ready. It's gonna take forever though.
He did say that he wrote the like backstory on the Infinity Stones in like an hour.
Yeah. So.
And that was great.
We see what he can do in quick time. So
right.
I'm ready.
So I'm ready. Exactly. It's your turn.
Gabriel Luna says he's more than ready now than ever to return as Ghost Rider in the MCU.
Yeah. I'm so excited, dude. He was phenomenal in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to see him more. I think, I don't really care if they do Nicolas Cage or Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. I think they were both great. I would like to see both of them in Secret Wars. That would be awesome. But I don't know how that would work because I think the Nicolas Cage, or I think it was implied that the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider passed the Spirit of Vengeance into Gabriel Luna's Ghost Rider.
And that's all canon, right?
Right. That's all Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's all canon, yeah.
I mean, I can't really have an opinion because I haven't seen it. But I'm ready for some damn Ghost Rider. So
right.
I'll take anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think it'd be fantastic. So I love Ghost Rider. He's one of my favorite characters. I just want more.
I'm ready.
Oh, here we go. Disney Plus's Percy Jackson producer has teased that the series will consist of 8 episodes. You don't care about Percy Jackson. Nope. You know who's playing him?
Adam Project?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect casting. Best casting I've ever seen. That's a lie. But I am so excited. They revealed a lot of the actors, the gods. The guy from Lost in Space is playing Poseidon. The guy who just passed away, what was his name?
I know you're John Wick. Lance Reddick.
Lance Reddick, yes. He passed away, but he is in the movie. They already filmed it.
They already filmed movie?
Or show,
okay,
sorry.
Okay.
Show. I think it's so good. I just can't wait. They had a little teaser. I don't know if you saw it, but it looks great. I actually just recently watched the Percy Jackson movies.
I forgot
that everyone said is terrible. They're not great, but they're fun. If you didn't read the books, I would watch them before watching the show because it gives you a little bit of information about it because it's about half-bloods, half god, half human. Yeah. So I think it's interesting. I can't wait for the show. 8 episodes I think is good enough. So I'm excited. And it's also being written, I don't know if it's written or directed or written and directed by the guy who did the books. So it should be.
I got something, it's a little off topic.
Okay.
But I bet you probably don't have it in here because it's very recent. The casting for How to Train Your Dragon. Have you seen that?
It might be, I have it on my phone, so it'll be in a future episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it then.
Off cam, you like it?
Yeah. I think it's okay.
I remember not liking the old movies, so I haven't watched them in forever.
You don't like them?
I don't remember them. I liked the first one, and then
Dude, it might be my favorite trilogy.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean...
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I don't think about it. I don't remember really caring for them.
Oh my god.
I'll rewatch them. I'll watch them, but that's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Go ahead and read.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny now has a 50% critic approval after the 8 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, so this was a while ago, so I don't know what it is now.
Normally, I don't care about ratings because a lot of movies had low ratings. And like Ant-Man, I'm pretty sure. Was it Ant-Man had like high ratings?
Quantumania?
Yeah.
It's rotten.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I just remember there's a lot of movies. Terrible reviews, great movie. Great reviews, terrible movie. But this one, I have heard like from people who like actually watched the movie that it's like
mid.
Okay. Yeah. Like it's action, it's fine.
Just a little, since we're on the topic of Rotten Tomatoes, I looked at the Across the Spider-Verse review. It's a 95.
I know. I saw it's really good.
So I hope it lives up.
Indiana Jones. I mean, hey, I'm not watching it.
Tickets for The Flash are available now. They are available now, indeed.
When did you make these?
A while ago. That's what I said. Well, you know, originally what it was that tickets are on sale tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. And then we weren't able to film, so I changed it to tickets available now. Yeah, tickets are available now for The Flash. It's supposedly one of the best comic book movies in the last like 10 years. So we're definitely going to watch it. We already have our tickets. If you haven't got your tickets already, go get your tickets because it should be good. So yeah. I hope the movie lives up to the hype.
Let's go with this one.
The big one.
Second
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, hey, staying on topic. The Flash movie is now projected. All right. Threw me off.
You got this.
The Flash movie. It's a fucking.
It's a long one.
The Flash movie is now projected to earn between 115 million to 140 million during its domestic opening weekend. Weekend? Okay. For comparison, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, 30 million. Black Adam, 67 million.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I did just show you the seats. There's a lot of seats available, and that's opening night. And there's a lot of seats available. So, I don't know.
but we do have digital, right?
What do you mean?
Our tickets are digital, not like GDX or anything like that.
I think so, yeah. But I even looked on the GDX,
Really?
and it wasn't like there was quite a few seats available. So, I don't know. We'll see. Again, that's from like a week ago, so it might have changed now.
Just gonna say,
But
mom wanted me to take my sister to see The Little Mermaid. I looked at tickets,
said no.
and
It's all sold out, right?
It was about as more full than Flash.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that movie just like it's out.
Yeah.
And that was opening weekend, and the theater was a hell of a lot more full than what I saw for Flash. So could just be more. Oh yeah.
Is that you or me? You just did that one because it was big.
Yeah.
Right?
Shit. Sorry.
The Penguins production was temporarily halted today amid the writers' strike.
Penguin.
The Penguin show.
Forgot about.
Yeah,
I don't even
me
remember
too.
that.
They started filming,
Okay.
and they ended up pausing because of the writer's strike. I think it's a smart move so they don't get in trouble.
A while ago.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I just know that they're filming. It's been a while, so
I'll watch
I
it.
don't know. I'll watch it. Yeah, I love the Batman. I love the Penguin in the Batman.
I wouldn't say I loved him, but I mean, he was all right.
Better than Danny DeVito's Penguin. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
no arguments on that. Was he Clooney or Keaton?
I have no
I
idea.
think he was Keaton. I want to rewatch. I have to rewatch. This.
Yeah. Especially before
Oh
the
shoot!
Flash.
Should we ignore this one?
What?
We already talked about it.
Is it Spider-Verse?
Miss Chen.
Yeah. We can throw that
Let's
away.
give it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one. Okay.
Interesting.
I don't think I've talked to you about this one yet.
Okay.
James Gunn has confirmed that the High Evolutionary survived at the end of Guardians 3,
yes.
getting imprisoned on Nowhere off camera.
Yeah.
It was on camera though, right?
No, he didn't get in prison.
No, not.
Drax was carrying
It was like
him.
carrying him. Yeah.
Yes, it's in like a shot. Yeah, I think it's good that he cleared this up. But I was talking to my mom about it and my grandma, who I took to see the movie, and they were saying that like people who don't know about this stuff, they're not gonna go on Twitter and look at James Gunn to see if he said anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if they are to bring him back in another movie, they're gonna be like, how is he alive? You know, because yes, Rocket didn't kill him, but it was assumed that they just left him on the ship to die anyway.
Yeah, because what it showed, they just peeled his face off. And took
Right.
it. They just left.
Exactly.
And then the ship, like, it exploded, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so.
So like,
But hey, it's Marvel. You don't see a dead body, you never know. Like,
that is a fair
really,
point.
You never know.
That is a fair point. I mean, Wanda crushed a building on her and she's still alive.
Yeah. Well,
We don't know, but
she's alive.
she should be alive.
She's alive, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I think it's interesting. Next up, Charlize Theron. I think that's how you say
Oh,
it.
that's, yeah.
Clea. Yeah. She says that Marvel Studios hasn't contacted her about returning as Clea in the MCU.
Honestly, well, obviously I want to see her, but I think I'm kind of glad to hear that. Like, well, I want to see her, but like,
Yeah.
it's more so that they're taking their time.
Okay.
And
I see what
getting
you're
this
saying.
movie, instead of just throwing something together with the story of her and Doctor Strange, they're
Right.
going to take their time. They're going to get something that's quality, in which want her back. That wasn't like a dig or anything, because I know that sounded bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just glad they're taking their time.
Take their time, yes. Also, visual effects, I'm glad they're going to take their time. Because Guardians of the Galaxy was phenomenal. The visual effects were beautiful. Ant-Man, Multiverse of Madness, they were a little rough. You know? So I'm glad that they're taking their time.
I picture that in my mind. I'm like, oh,
yeah. That's true. But I don't know. It is what it is. It's you. Is there any left? Oh, there's a few.
3.
Yeah.
I'll take Thin Boy.
I think I know what that is, and we probably won't talk about it. Secret Invasion?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. All right. Deadpool 3 has officially begun filming.
Oh, yes. You saw Hugh Jackman's beard?
Yeah.
He has like the mutton chops or whatever.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I am too.
And I'm kind of surprised no one's mad that he's returning. Like, that should show something good
because
about
of
him.
Logan?
Because everybody's like, oh, everybody all the time, they're like, oh, don't ruin good endings, blah, 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 blah.
Right. They're like, no need to bring back Chris Evans. No need to bring back Robert Downey Jr. And then they also say Logan's like one of the best superhero films of all time because of the ending.
Yeah.
And, you know, now that they're bringing him back, everyone is so hyped.
That should make him happy, knowing he did that fucking good. That good.
Yes.
To where everyone's like, you know what? I'll let it slide. Like,
right.
We want this guy here.
Yep. I'm glad. And I think it's, well, never mind. I can't say that because of Robert Downey Jr. and stuff. Because I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot. But, yeah, I think it's great. Like I said, I'm kind of nervous that they're bringing everybody back, but I think they'll do a good job. So I'm not too worried about it. But we're almost done, so let's get this done. The Flash movie's new trailer featured the return of Jeremy Irons as Alfred. Dude.
Oh, that
when I saw that,
Batfleck's Alfred.
Yeah. When I saw that, my jaw was like on the floor.
Yeah.
I love his Alfred. It's fantastic. Best Alfred, if you ask me.
Oh. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I mean, yeah.
Like the Dark Knight Alfred doesn't compare.
I do really like the Batman's Alfred, but I can't say he's the best because we just haven't seen a lot of him.
Right.
I love the actor.
They didn't get him. They didn't get him to do too much in the movie, which I think was a bummer. But it is what it is. And I don't know if you know, like the book background of his Alfred, one from the Batman. He's like an ex-Marine or something like that. Yeah, like there's so much that they could have done, and maybe they will do.
Didn't he have his own show? Not that exact Alfred, but didn't they make an Alfred show? Like it was called like Pennyworth or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wasn't it like not good?
I don't know. I was gonna watch it, never watched it, so we'll see. I might not. There's a bunch of other things I want to watch first.
Oh
so.
yeah,
I think that's the last one. So enjoy. We're good.
Better be a good one. Okay, it's a good ending. I don't know who it is, but David Corenswet, is that how you say it?
I think so. Oh,
is reportedly a top contender to play the DCU's new Superman and James Gunn's Superman Legacy.
Yes.
Wait a second.
I'm glad. Oh, you got to look him up?
Yep.
You haven't seen it?
Well, I've probably seen him before.
I could have sworn I sent you the picture with the trunks.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah. Dude, he looks fantastic.
First thing, David Corenswet, Superman.
He definitely looks like Superman.
Yes, I've seen him. Okay.
He definitely looks like Superman. So.
Okay.
I think he could pull it off.
I can see that.
Right?
I can see that.
He looks like Superman.
If they're going for like a younger type of Superman, I think that's can't get much better.
Right.
If he's a good actor, I think it'll work out great.
Yeah, that is one thing. I haven't seen him act in anything, so I don't know how he is, but I'm sure he could do a great job. So.
Going off looks, he can be Superman.
I mean, it's going to be written and directed by James Gunn, so he'll have a beautiful script, beautiful director. So I think he can pull it off very well. So we'll see. But
ready for all these movies.
I'm ready for everything.
Superman, Spider-Verse, Flash. I'm ready.
Exactly. But that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you all enjoyed our first little podcast. We have a ton more on the way. So, yeah. The next one should have our Across the Spider-Verse review in it, so be on the lookout for that. We are seeing it tomorrow, and I will try to get my review out, my non-spoiler review out, either that day or the day before. Well, I don't know when this is coming out. This might come out after that review comes up. We'll see. But keep an eye out for everything. So, yeah. Without further ado, that's going to do it for this one. I'm Kalel. That's Colin. We'll see you on the next one.